If you're thinking of moving to Winter Garden, or if you're just curious about what it's like, then this video is for you. I'm going to share with you 7 things that you need to know before making the move. Hi everyone, I'm Rob Stack with the Home Squad at eXp Realty. I'm here today and I'm talking about Winter Garden. Now this is a great place to live if you're looking for a small town feel with all of the amenities of the big city. There's plenty to do here and the people are friendly, so if you're thinking of making the move or just curious, then keep watching. It may seem odd that the Sunshine State is a city known as Winter Garden despite having desirable weather no matter the month, day, or year, but this smaller suburb of Orlando stands out for more than just its name. Now Winter Garden is a city on the outskirts of Orlando known for having a diverse and inclusive community that is great for raising a family and retiring as a senior alike. Now, some of the key features of living in Winter Garden is that you can make more of an informed decision about potentially moving to the area. Now, Winter Garden strikes the perfect balance of being in a prime spot for access to all of the most exciting aspects and attractions of Central Florida, without the hustle and bustle of fast-paced city life in places like Orlando, Lakeland, or Tampa. US 50, 429, and the Florida's Turnpike all crisscrossed the city of Winter Garden to make travel convenient and easy, but not so much that the roads feel like they are in the way or adding unacceptable amount of noise and pollution to the area. Now, parts of the city are comfortable for biking and walking, and public transport does exist, but it's still easiest to have your own car if possible. Now, despite being recognized as a city as far back as 1908 and having a large influx of residents over the last couple of decades, the area still has remarkably small town vibes, especially around the downtown strip. The friendly locals are quick to befriend new residents and neighbors with an emphasis on the diversity of community. People will smile and wave while out on walks, and there's still a general sense of belonging for many people who live in the area. Now, not only are ages, educations, and economic backgrounds pretty varied across the board, but races and ethnicities of all kinds are able to mingle in happy coexistence. Now, no matter where you go, crime exists in some form and will continue to occur despite the best policing and safeguarding practices. But even so, Winter Garden enjoys a fairly comfortable life with low rates of both violent and property crimes across the board. Now, Winter Garden is significantly below the national average in each category. The majority of people also report feeling pretty safe with visible and responsive police forces, such that crime is almost unnoticeable or really doesn't affect the daily lives of residents. From live music concerts and farmers markets to big special events for the holidays, there truly is something going on at all times somewhere in Winter Garden. The diversity of the events reflects the diversity of the cultures and the people in the city, with plenty of chances to engage and connect with others regularly. Even with all of these events going on, the city doesn't experience a large influx of tourists or loud volumes of noise that might deter some from moving to the area. If you're looking to move away from the frigid cold of the north, then Winter Garden may be a good place to look. It provides warmer weather throughout the majority of the year, so you're never stuck inside during a hailstorm or freezing sleet. For most of the year, you are looking at temperatures in the 70s to 80s. In the hotter months, it can reach, in the 90s, and in the winter, it can drop as low as the 50s and 60s. Now, the only major downside is the humidity. That comes with living in Florida. So close to large bodies of water, you get stuck with stifling humidity that can make you feel as if you're walking into a bathroom right after someone took a particularly hot shower. Okay, now let's talk about some education. Now, a large portion of the public schools in the area around Winter Garden has received an A rating for their education and even been provided a variety of awards. If a public school isn't really what you're looking for, then don't worry. There are 3 different charter schools and a couple different private schools in the area that may fit your needs a little bit better. Class sizes are usually a little smaller than in the bigger cities too, with only about 16 pupils per teacher and 619 students per counselor. The amount of money spent per student is a little bit lower than the national average as well, but the students are still able to get a high quality education and a great school experience. All right, if you enjoy being outdoors, then Winter Garden may be a great place for you. Now first, there is a trail known as the West Orange Trail that is 22 miles long and is completely paved, so you can easily run, walk, or bike. So if you enjoy birding or just spending time in nature, then this is also the place to be. There are also lots of parks and playgrounds and a couple of nature preserves. And despite being so close to Orlando, there's a lot to do outdoors. And you don't just feel like a suburb of a city, but your very own town. Bottom line, if you want somewhere that is a great place for children to grow up and allows them to connect with nature while not feeling disconnected from city life, you may find Winter Garden, Florida, a great place to live. With A-ranked schools, nature trails, beautiful weather, proximity to the theme parks, low crime, and the feeling of being in a small town while also knowing Orlando is only a quick 20-minute drive away, you can't ask for much else. It's worth checking out this town when you are looking for a place to live. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Hey, you're still here. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for watching. If you like that video, you're probably going to love this one. So go ahead, click on this video. There's more great content to come. Go on, click. This one, yeah. This one. See it? Yeah, that's the one. Go on, click it.